Okay, guys, so here's the birds. We did some browning on them all. They look beautiful. All we're gonna do now, this is the easiest part. Okay, so they all look nice and golden. Yes, we did a golden brown on them, didn't we, Emil? Let's push this back so we don't get
cherries.
Oh, you eating those cherries? Yes. Give me one. Okay, I want that one. No, you eat that one. That one's for you. Okay. Now what we're gonna do? Got the big pot.
Okay,
Give one to mommy too. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
So here's the deal. All we're gonna do now. If these were turkeys, I've done turkeys before, and like I got like a 40-pounder. I think I was left with that was a broad-breasted, and obviously I cut that up to put that in the pot. This, keep them whole. Don't bother. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Here's what they're not cooked, guys. These are not cooked birds. I just roasted them to get them golden brown. That's it. I'm looking for color. The cooking's gonna happen here. We don't care about when I want all this juice from. I'm gonna use a spatula and scrape all this goop too, because I won't be seasoning the broth. That's it. What comes off the bird is it at this point. If you didn't season enough, don't be adding more. Just leave it where it's at. We don't even need salt and all that, but yeah, we're addicts and we want it, so sprinkle some on, but don't allow yourself to keep going into it. And you know, my mom and I used to laugh. We love salad so much that we'd always be like, oh, you want a little lettuce with your dressing? Because it would be swimming. It was so awful. And I did get sick back in that era. I can't say I was the healthiest. I've learned to take everything a little more in moderation. We don't need quite that. Okay, so I'm going to definitely save some of this, guys. You don't have to do this. I'm going to take that little bit of seasoning that we lost on the pan, and I'm going to dump it back in here on the birds because, again, like we were saying, we've got turmeric, paprika. I mean, we have got some good garlic. I want all that in the broth. Okay. There's our hodgepodgery. You'll even see there's a couple feathers on the feet in there. I don't care. And the reason I don't care is I'm going to go back through and filter. So we don't care. I'm going to end up pulling the birds. Oh, yeah, Cracker Man. I'm going to end up pulling these birds out of here and completely filtering the broth. So we don't have to worry about if there's an unsightly. I want that one. Can I have that? Oh, thank you. He gave me his old cinnamon bread. So I'm going to fill this up just to cover the birds. Now, if you really want a lot of broth, I mean, you can just with one bird come all the way to the top. It won't make gelatin, but it'll make a really great broth. For gelatin, you need lots and lots of bones. You need a full amount. Come here, wipe it on that. All right, it's good now. You definitely need, like the pork palooza that was pure jello. We were pretty full of bones. Now roosters, here's the funny thing. The roosters, like we did the rooster broth, you don't need a bunch of roosters. One rooster will make everything go to jiggly jello. So that's why I really think they're a phenomenal dinner source, even though some are a little disgusted by them.
Thank you. Sorry, it's handing me a glass bottle.
Oh, that was a good catch.
I heard it clink.
We're almost full, guys. Takes a little bit when you've got 30 quarts. It's not quick. I think Emil's going to get every recyclable we have over there and bring them back to us while we're filling the water up. So, guys, as you see, again, just with children, patience, patience, patience. That's all you can do.
Thank you. Put that there.
Yep, we just have to be patient. He wants to get into everything.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Hopefully there's not many more.
I think that's it. Oh, hang on. One more. Thank you.
All right.
Yay, thank you.
Oh, it's all picked up.
Sorry, my videoing was not great right there.
No, that's okay. But you probably got, all the junk on my countertops.
Sorry.
All right, we're almost full, guys. sometimes when I fill these pots up, I'm amazed how much water they can take.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really shows me the perspective of how much broth I usually make or soup or something. I used to cook for a church. It was my favorite thing to do. It's how I learned how to cook such large amounts of stuff. Was we would always just cook. I mean, it wasn't hundreds of people. It was 50 people. But boy, I loved seeing how could I make that in a giant amount, and it is a trick. There is some meals so easy, and others that you're used to that thicken up real well, but all of a sudden you're like, how do I do that in two 20-quart roasters? But it definitely helped out with all the things I do around the farm, because everything I'm dealing with is in ginormous proportions. It's not small amounts ever. I mean, it's 40 pounds at a time of produce or more, or meat. It can be lots, you know, depending on what I want to do and what we're aiming for. Okay, this is even already really beautiful in color, just because it's already grabbing our roasting. Let's not break the glass top. Okay, so take a quick peek there. That's our color. So what we're gonna do is go on high now, guys. This is it. I go on high, and I'm gonna get some apple cider vinegar real quick. So let's see. Be right back, you guys. So over here, oh, we got more cherries.
And a whole bunch.
Whole bunch. I want those. Thank you.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah, can she have some too?
Thank you. Yummy. Oh, you want me to feed it
Talk
to you?
about cherries. See, we were just talking 40 pounds. Probably a meal's 820, huh?
Okay, you do it now. Mama's got stuff to do.
Okay, so apple cider vinegar. We did it on a video before. Very important to add some vinegar to your broth. Something I didn't know 20 years ago, I know now. Actually helps leach more of the minerals out of the bones. Helps pull it all out, rather than some of it can be left behind. So what's it going to hurt you? You're not going to taste it. I've got a big pot. I'm pretty good with that amount. How much was that? I have no clue. Let's just say it was a cup, because why not? Because that's a good number to tell y'all, but you kind of saw me dumping it. Can I have another? That one? Okay. So, and those are yours. You got a whole cute bundle. That's it, guys. What we're going to do now is I'm going to wait till it starts boiling. Once it boils, I'm going to bring it down to a simmer. I'm going to get my big old lid and cover it for sure. I'm going to let these guys simmer. It's 6 right now. Shoot, till probably 10 tonight. Once I scoop the... Now, if I was only doing bones, I'd go much longer. 36 hours even. But I'm doing birds with meat. So it's a whole different scenario here. I actually want to achieve getting the meat off of these. I don't want it dried out and weird looking freezer burn because it sat in here too long. So this particular one, like I say, I might go 4 hours. I could get a full gelatin on it, even in 4 hours, easily, with just, like I say, chickens, lots of bones, fill it up if you really want that gelatin effect. But again, guys, I'm sure you're coming across, you don't have a farm, but you're coming across at the grocery store, good sale, maybe organic chicken they're getting rid of, or pork or something. My mom finds this stuff all the time. Put it in your freezer. Put it in your freezer. Get it home and get it so that you can one day say, hey, we're gonna do a bunch of broths. When it's in your freezer, you're gonna eat it. When it's not, well, you're not. So I focus on certain days. We just replenish certain things. And even Rhea's getting used to doing that, where I think she's so full of broths and stuff in her freezer. She's already got like 2 months of food for the baby that's in her belly that hasn't come out yet. So anyway, get in the kitchen, guys. I'm going to push that a lot because I've been cooking since I was a baby, but really cooking meals since about 13. And I'm not saying they were cordon bleu meals, but they fed everyone. So again, get in the kitchen, get outside, get healthy, guys.